Good, cheers.
Cheers to you.
So
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Roll over rush. Rush
Rolling and rushing. Snap one, UTI. Do you
always ones, 2 MCs.
Do you say like STP still, or like, I remember I was watching that old
STP
interview.
is my heart. UTI is my heart. That's the way it goes.
It's just crazy. So a lot of people probably didn't even know. Like, so STP it was actually formed in your apartment living room or something like that, right?
And mine and Skill's bedroom, yeah, with Rosie's and mine and Skill's bedroom, yes. And
Really?
Bruno's bedroom too.
Damn, all you guys were sharing one room.
All of us.
Oh,
It
hell
was
yeah.
a big room though, pretty big bedroom.
So who was all there? When that happened? Like the formation, like the idea of like making another
Arpod,
crew.
and there was a No and Ultra and
You said no?
No, KNOW,
K-
Ultra and Fry, if I'm not mistaken, and Opto and maybe True. No, not True. Was it True? Maybe it was True. No, not True. Not True. Maybe what's his name? The fuck was his name? He was a little blonde, white gangster kid. He's an H-boy. I forgot his name. Not True. Not True. No, not True at all.
Not true.
I forgot who else.
So what like made that? Was it for like the people that weren't good enough to get in UTI yet?
It's
or?
not that they weren't good enough.
Yeah,
It's just that they never were going to be in UTI, and like UTI had a certain standard that like they even knew it. We all knew it. Everybody knew it. It's just like, they're like our little brothers, and like they just want to have something that they call their own. That's something that they can have as well because they were never probably from UTI. It was just a different crowd.
No, so like when Ghost first did that with TOS, it was cool because it was like all the younger cats. It was like, you know, Demon's little brother,
Totally right.
fucking like. I was in high school, so you know, he's sort of like we all looked up to UTIs, but I mean, obviously, we didn't, you know, like, so it wasn't like.
That's
that.
totally what it was.
Yeah,
totally what it was.
that's what's up. Hell yeah! And now that she, I mean, how many years?
But
years
SCP
like
came
this
a hell of a long way. I mean, they
yeah,
came,
I mean,
they're
blew
up there.
I mean, yeah.
They're doing really well. I give them a lot of credit. So
that's like what 35 years ago.
Probably.
Uh,
We're all liars. They're all liars. They're all. That's you know.
I do know, that's why I said it. I already knew, you didn't have to tell me.
I tell you.
So, like, but this, I'm just like, before, you know, I'm not even fucking, I don't even, when it's someone like you, it's hard to even say, like, you know, like, interview or whatever. It's more like a conversation. It's like, you know, and it's like, it's a chat, and it's fucking really just to, like, you know.
We're not interviewing right now, are we?
Well, I mean, I'm going to edit all this shit anyway. It doesn't matter.
We're just talking, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to be talking over there, too. I still haven't decided yet if I want to cover my face or not. When I did the thing with Wera, she was covering her face, so I did it as well. So that's probably going to be a decision that's going to come in the next week or two, just because now we're going to start rolling with this shit. But like I was saying,
Let's get
yeah.
the ball rolling. Let's go.
And with you, it's just like I said, it's a fucking conversation with someone who just, you know, has so much shit to, you know, so much history in the scene. So, you know, people are going to want to know that, like, you know, not we're trying to save as much of the culture and stuff like that. So
I'm lying my ass off.
Lying
I'm lying
your
my
ass
motherfucking ass off. How you doing?
good, cheers.
Cheers to you.
So
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Roll over rush. Rush down
Rolling and rushing. Snap one, UTI. Do you even
always ones, 2 MCs.
do you say like STP still, or like, I remember I was watching that old
SCP
interview.
is my heart. UTI is my heart. That's the way it goes.
It's just crazy. So a lot of people probably didn't even know. Like, so STP it was actually formed in your apartment living room or something like that, right?
And mine and Skill's bedroom, yeah, with Rosie's and mine and Skill's bedroom, yes. And
Really?
Bruno's bedroom too.
Damn, all you guys were sharing one room.
All of us.
Oh,
It
hell
was a
yeah.
big room though, pretty big bedroom.
So who was all there when that happened? Like the formation, like the idea of like making another
Arpod,
crew.
and there was a No and Ultra and
You said no?
No, KNOW, Ultra and Fry, if I'm not mistaken, and Opto and maybe True. No, not True. Was it True? Maybe it was True. No, not True. Not True. Maybe what's his name? The fuck was his name? He was a little blonde, white gangster kid. He's an H-boy. I forgot his name. Not True. Not True. No, not True at all.
Not true.
I forgot who else.
So what like made that? Was it for like the people that weren't good enough to get in UTI yet?
It's
or?
not that they weren't good enough.
Yeah,
It's
but
just that they never were going to be in UTI, and like UTI had a certain standard that like they even knew it. We all knew it. Everybody knew it. It's just like, they're like our little brothers, and like they just want to have something that they call their own. That's something that they can have as well because they were never probably from UTI. It was just a different crowd.
You know, so like when Ghost first did that with TOS, it was cool because it was like all the younger cats. It was like, you know, Demon's little brother,
Totally right.
fucking like. I was in high school, so you know, he's sort of like we all looked up to UTIs, but I mean, obviously, we didn't, you know, like, so it wasn't like
That's
that.
totally what it was. That's
Yeah,
totally what it was.
that's what's up. Hell yeah. And now that she, I mean, how many years?
But
years
SCP
later
came
ago?
out a hell of a long way. I mean, they
Yeah, I
came,
mean,
they're
they
up
blew
there.
up. I mean, yeah.
They're doing really well. I give them a lot of credit. I give them a lot of credit.
So that's like what 35 years ago.
Probably.
Uh,
We're all liars. They're all liars. They're all lying.
so what made you and who was it? So that was for the SDP. But so UTI. I mean, I always hear like you and Skill were like the founding members.
Correct.
How did you guys just decided to come up with that?
Well, I was already doing graffiti, I was already doing graffiti back before, and then Skill used to write Morbid, and he started writing Skill later on, and he was getting pretty good at it for a while, and he said, why don't we come up with because we were seeing these other crews, like, they came out, you know, like, we weren't really trying to be part of them, we wanted to do something ourselves, so we just got into something that, like, was what we were into, was partying and fucking with bitches, and writing on walls, and doing vandalism, and doing graffiti, and getting partying all the time, and stealing shit, wrecking shit, and fucking just being running amok.
Times haven't changed much there.
Just being a motherfucker, basically, is what it is. I mean,
So you haven't changed, but Skill's awfully in another chapter of his life.
Oh, I haven't changed. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
A little bit, no.
Don't ever change.
No,
Don't ever
no,
change
no.
some things. I don't know. No, I think that I've changed quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, you mellowed out a little bit.
I think so. Don't you?
Yeah, I mean, over recently for sure, but I mean, we all still have those tendencies to go out there and want to vandalize some shit. And,
Oh, I'm not saying I don't go out and riot. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, as far as maybe certain actions.
yeah. But
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, like, graffiti part.
it's just is Skill still pretty active. Like I know,
I think so.
yeah, he's up up north.
Yeah, we're both pretty active, I would imagine, as far as for our age, for sure.
Oh, for
Definitely for our age. I would think so.
So,
If not even more, not just for our age, but just for, like, our fulfillment of, like, the scene. And I
Yeah.
think we fulfill our part.
But what I love about it is you're not trying to fulfill your part because you're like me, which is like you're just doing it because you like to do that shit. Every now and then you just want to if you get a can or a marker, you just want to go write on some shit.
Well, basically, yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, that's what I always love about you.
Yeah.
You're just a
Definitely.
vandal at heart, you know. It's
Definitely.
like obviously like Skill's very artistic with some like,
Super.
with the characters and letters.
He'll beat anybody. He'll beat anybody in LA. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, no, he's the shit. That's why I mean. But
Anybody
it's
wants to battle him? Come on, step up.
like, yeah.
Seriously, Skill will beat anybody. I'll say it, and I mean it, and I'll back it. I know 100% what I'm talking about. I've seen it all coming. I've seen motherfuckers come and go, and I'm talking about the freshest motherfuckers you think are the freshest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Hex is scared a little bit.
Yeah.
I think so. And I love Hex too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking nothing away from Hex. He's great.
Yeah.
But I think Hex is a little scared.
Yeah.
John of Skill.
So who else would you
And he's
put?
top notch to me.
Yeah, no Skills, Hex, top notch. Who else would you put like in the five, like maybe 5 to 10 like artists like because there's like bombers, you know, like obviously like, we talked about like you know my favorites back in the day were like Toles, Gank, you know, just people that just like to get up like that. But then there's like the real like artistic piece of like you know people like that. I mean like I always put Skill, Hex. I mean, I don't know. Mir from CBS. He's not from CBS anymore, but just that guy. That
Mir's
Mir,
really
like,
fresh.
he's just got a really cool style too. I've always,
Very fresh.
I love his style. You know,
Slick's fresh.
Slick's fresh. Slick's got a dope stick.
Risky's fresh.
Risky fresh. I mean, it's risky dope, but I just like all around. I don't think like
Charlie from DTK. Fresh as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, there's some dope artists out there. There's a lot of younger fools that are like up.
those are real motherfucking writers right there.
Yeah.
I think.
Not for sure.
I mean, if you put me on the spot right now, but if you just let me flow one
No,
day.
yeah, no, that's what it's all about. Like that's why I said no. So it was like, you know, some people. I'm not trying to like, you know, interview anyone. It's like my friends just like want to have conversations, but also like just talk about the fucking certain thing and get out. There's a lot of people I would love to hear your thoughts on like what you know what the scene of graffiti is right now. Like we were just talking about, there's fucking graffiti everywhere. Like LA
Yeah,
is
but you
bomb.
know what? Let me tell you what I feel. Just because graffiti's everywhere does not mean it's fresh.
No, it doesn't mean it's good graffiti for sure.
And it doesn't mean I think I'm fresh. It doesn't mean I think this motherfucker's fresh, or I think that's fresh, or that's whack. It's just, it's not like, God, it's not, I don't think it's uplifting because of, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Just because it's everywhere does not mean it's uplifting.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's improving, I should say. That's not what I'm saying. But there are some people out there that are pretty damn fresh from the gate. You know what I mean? It trips me out. You know how they had to come off hard, and they're from the gate they're fucking good. I'm like, how this motherfucker must have wrote something different before.
Yeah, but there's also like the people I have a couple writers like their fathers were artists, so they've been drawing since they were kids. So it's
I
just
get that.
naturally easier, you know.
Yeah,
Even like where like she was just like she didn't start writing until she was like almost 30, like 28, but
she
like,
had
she was
a lot
a good
of art
yeah
background.
back.
Let's see,
she-
that's the difference.
and then my boy, I just had like a lot of people like this dude Warren out, and she like his dad was an artist, and
Who?
this Warren.
Warren.
Yeah, he's a Warner. He's out in Simi Valley. He's just a really good artist. I'll show you some of his stuff, and it's just like. He's one of the people like, cause you know, there's people that can do like letters dope, but they can't do characters. There's characters dope that don't do letters good. And they're like, this guy has dope hand style tagging. He has dope fucking throwies, dope letters, dope.
Where the fuck's he at? Let's get him over.
I'll
here.
get him over here.
Right?
Yeah,
Bring him over here.
he's
Let's
actually. I
check
got
him
that
out.
in that mirror.
Check him
He's
out.
actually. I'm saving that mirror that I have like gross, gone, D-top and fucking Jesh on there, Dozier on there. But I'm saving the middle right there for Warren because
Oh fuck Snap! Huh? No Snap. No Snap. Snap's on there. What happened?
Snap, you know.
Fuck that motherfucker Snap. Fuck him.
Who's snapping
You don't deserve to be on the mirror with him.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is just, yeah, there was just before
jerk
that. This
anyways.
was just a spot I was saving because, like, he's the only person on that mirror, too, that I actually, like, sought out and saved. I was like, damn,
That's
I
what I'm
got a
talking
safe
about.
spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, because
You know?
I'm black. I don't know.
You know, that's what it was, you know?
Damn. What's playing on a black guy?
I definitely want to save a little corner so you can scribe and get a little
Oh,
bit
give me a
better.
little scribe. I deserve a little scribe. All right.
Little hit. You'll be the only one who gets a
Fucking
scribe
save a
on
little
there.
scribe for me. Yes, a little scribe spot. That's
you
what I
know?
wanted. That's what I wanted.
At least you gotta do that at least for the legend. Yeah. So fucking, what like crews would you say were when you were like up and coming, like at that time when you and still were like, oh, I want to do my own thing, like what crew were really rocking back then?
UTI.
No, that was what that's when you made UTI.
Who was rocking back then? Nobody was rocking
No
back
one?
then. Nobody.
Like WCA wasn't going yet?
They were up, they were doing their thing, but they weren't rocking. Nobody was rocking, dude.
No?
Nobody was rocking. There was fools that were up and coming. Yeah, they were definitely one of the ones that were up and coming.
Yeah.
Them, K2S's were up and coming. You know, the Elegant Squad, of course, everybody knows that.
What about, what year, like, was LOD formed and compared to UTI? Was that,
I'd say like either the same year, if not right after, if I'm not mistaken. LOD is great crew. Another great crew.
I just remember like going to on my first field trip ever. I think I was like in 5th grade. We were taking a fucking bus from the valley, you know, out there, Reseda to the history museum, you know, down, you know, going through that there. So I just remember seeing oil, like, you know, COI, like it was just he was up. So that was like the first like person. I just remember I was like, damn, this motherfucker.
Killed it. He did a good job.
Yeah, I mean,
Great job.
He was just up everywhere, and I was just like, damn,
Great
that's just hard. You know, everywhere I went, like in that bus, because we went from the history museum to I guess the one with the planes and shit. I guess the North Shore, but it was like,
USC.
yeah, so it was just cool, you know. But I just remember that. I'll never forget that. Like my first downtown, and I was just like, dang, that was good. You know, because I was younger, but I had older influences in my neighborhood that were taggers, so I knew what was up
We
with
bombed
it.
the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's what's
The
up.
plane right there by USC. By USC, right? That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, right there, exactly.
We bombed the plane.
Yeah. Who did that?
Skill, me, Angst.
Is Ink still around?
Angst, he's from Lomas, and he's over there, and he's really an artist, dude, a real artist.
Yeah.
And he's from Lomas, which is a gang over there in San Gabriel Valley, so he's probably deep rooted over there. Like I haven't seen him in a while, actually. I like him. I like him a lot. I got love for him.
That's what's
I
up.
haven't seen him in a long time. But he's not. I don't think he's getting up or anything like bombing or nothing. No more. But
Yeah.
I'm sure he does his artistic thing. I'm sure. How could he not? I mean, he was a hell of a talent.
I noticed a lot of those artists too, like that were like so talented. Like tattooing was really like it was an easy field for them to go into and make some money, you know.
Skin's a different ballgame.
Yeah, it is.
It's a whole different ballgame.
Sure.
Doesn't mean you're good. Doesn't mean you're a good tattooist. But I mean, you got to put your work in just like anything else. I mean, like,
Yeah.
but that's like a lot of areas that a lot of people go towards that, like who are graffiti artists or
Yeah.
whatever, go towards it. Yeah.
Especially got some really good letters and shit, like you know, like that.
Anything.
Yeah.
Look at Ruger, man. He fucking does the best portraits in the world.
Really.
Oh, he's bomb. He bomb. And he was, yeah, he bomb. Yeah, real good art. Real good portrait. Forget about it. I mean, he's a great tattoo artist.
Yeah.
That was my ex's ex. With Natalie's ex.
Okay.
Before me, it was her. She was with him. But he went from just bombing full. He bombed the streets with Triggs. And turned into like straight up fucking bomb ass tattoo artist, and he gets paid by the rappers now, and all the rappers he does 50 Cent, fools like that, in Cypress Hills, or I'm not saying particularly those guys, but I'm just saying like
So you guys
those
are
type
that
of Lil
caliber.
Wayne or somebody, you know, he
Yeah.
does like those top notch rappers. So they want him to like tattoo them.
Yeah. Norm was really badass.
He's great too. Yeah,
he was
rest
great.
in
Rest in
peace,
peace,
yeah.
both those guys, Triggs and not Ruger.
Great, yeah.
Does he still get painted and stuff? Bomb? I haven't seen him up in a while.
Who?
Ruger?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him.
You haven't seen him up?
He's making too much money and he's doing his thing. And
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure
and he's getting his name up there just from being out there on the, like.
yeah, he's got his name in a different realm.
Yeah, but that's still up,
Definitely, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's
It's just different like shit for as time goes on, life goes on.
Yeah, you gotta fucking adapt.
Like me now, I'm getting into gay porn, so like I mean, you just move on. You move on. You know what I'm saying? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean.
You went from writing and now we're going to that. You know what I'm saying? That's
You
way it
gotta
goes.
use it before you lose it.
You know what I'm saying? You
We're
gotta keep
out there,
keep going. That's stupid as fuck. You're stupid. You're stupid. I mean, fuck. Might as well use it or lose it, right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
You just move on. You know what I mean? So, just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding for the record.
Just for the record. Just so
That's for the record. Just for
just
the
for the
record.
record.
Yeah.
And
Looking back.
Looking back.
Let's get back to not to break up the monotony. That's but love your life, and we're gonna go ahead and stop this right here.
bam.
Yeah,
There you go.
Gay porn it is.
That was a great best place to end it on.
There it is, huh? That's the one.
Bye. 12 minutes. Boom.
Was it a good 12